I'm sorry, but I'm about to break bro code. It's funny, but it's not funny. And I know it's gonna be a lot of fellas mad at me. I mean, it is what it is. But we all know what bro code is. Bro code is when you're talking to your homies and you know you and your fellas having a conversation. Y'all talking about, say if y'all talking about a female yourself, she had a fat ass, and I mean, excuse my language, but that's how we talk in bro code. She had a fat ass, you know, thick thighs, nice boobs, pretty face, beautiful. She was sexy and this and that. That's bro code. But the thing about bro code is that conversation stays right there between the fellas. It don't go no farther than that. Nobody pursues nothing. It's just conversation. That's bro code. Bro code has made it to another level, which I don't really agree with, and it's talking about cheating. Your man, and I'm sure, you know, other guys talk about it. Other guys have friends that talk to them about it, but being as though the man I am today, I don't condone cheating. And I ain't gonna say I've never cheated. I cheated a lot. I cheated a lot in my past. I cheated a lot in my past relationships. I mean, I cheated so much that I wrote a 365-page book about cheating. That's how bad I was. By the way, the book is called Real Talk by Black Skort. It's on Amazon. Anyway, I don't condone cheating. When I tell you that I've been in a relationship now, I have been in a relationship over 2 years. I've been in a relationship, I mean, that's my longest relationship has been 2 years. I've been in a relationship now for 8 years, and I've never cheated on this woman. And when I tell you this is the happiest relationship I've ever been in, and I don't know if it's because I've been so faithful, and, you know, it's just, I'm just keeping my interest in this woman and keeping my interest in this relationship, but this is the most faithful I've ever been, and I love it, and I'm happy. So it's only natural for when the next man come to me talk about cheating, you know, for me to say something and not just let him think that that's okay, because it's not okay. Now, I had two homies approach me. One approached me yesterday, the other approached me today. And both of them approached me. They're both married. Both of them approached me along the lines of, I'm ready to cheat on my wife. Now, you know, the reasons why is because, of course, same reason I used to use is something wrong at home, something missing at home, something lacking at home. It's not that, man. No matter how much you talk about what's missing at home, how different your wife is, how different things are at home, and, you know, it's you. I mean, you got to be real with yourself sometimes. It's you. The issue is not at home. The issue is at you. You stop bringing stuff to the table. You stop putting in that work. You stop caring. You stop, whatever the reason is. But when you cheat, you become weak. You become a coward. And you're pretty much deceiving. You become fake. And you become weak because you lose control. You lose control of your dick. And I hate to sound vulgar. I hate to use that term, but that's what we call it when we're not doing right by it. We either call it, you know, dick, or we say, you know, my man's, like, you know, come handle my man's. I mean, that's the term. That's what we say when we're not doing right by it. It's not a penis when we doing bad. It's a penis when we're doing good by it. But anyway, we become weak because we lose control of that. Where that control becomes lost, it starts up here. You lose control of your mind. You let your mind wander. You let your mouth wander. You let your heart, you know, think that it's wandering, but your heart has always been with your woman, and that's where it should stay. As long as you know that your heart is with your woman, you'll be able to control everything else in your body. But you become weak, and you become weak because you can't keep one woman satisfied over time. You forget how to keep your woman satisfied, and you become weak because of that. I mean, it's easy to mess around with the side piece. The side piece ain't nothing. All you do is get to the crib, she hop on your man. Yeah, you see, your man. You get to the crib, she hop on your man's, then you're gone. That's easy. But when you're at home, you got to put in work. You got to put in time. You got to have conversation. You got to be creative. That's the things that cheaters forget how to do. You forget all of that, so your only option is to go the easy route, which is cheating, which is hollering at a side piece. Another thing is when I said you become a coward because when you do cheat, you can't go home and face your wife or face your kids. You can't go home and face them, you know, as the cheater, you know, because you're hiding. You're hiding behind that. And you go home, and that's why I said you're fake, because you're deceiving them. You look in your kid, you look in your wife, you look in your kids in your face, and you fake. You're faking them. You're not the man that they think you are. You're not the man that they see in front of you because you fake. I mean, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard work to keep a long relationship. It's hard work to keep a woman happy. But when you putting in all that work to do it, and a lot of dudes fool themselves and say, oh man, I've been putting in work and it ain't working. You're not putting in work then. You're not going outside, you're not thinking outside the box on how you can keep this woman happy, and and remembering what it was that started all this, that brought y'all together, that kept y'all happy, the first few years, however long y'all was happy in the beginning. Excuse me, give me a second. I gotta fix my damn hand. I know my hand keeps shaking, but you forget how to make that woman happy. You forget how, you forget where the spark was, how to bring that spark back. So your only option is to go out and cheat. Like I said, I know I'm gonna keep this brief, but I mean that's pretty much the point I'm getting at. Is things changed for me, and what changed for me is I had to think that it was matter of fact, it was a song. It was one of Jay-Z songs, and he said, the child is going to have to pay for the sins of the father. And I got 3 girls and 1 boy, and all I kept thinking about was, if I keep cheating like this, my daughters are going to be cheated. They might even be abused. My son will be cheated, or he'll be abused, and my sins won't fall on me. The karma, which it is, might not fall on me, but it might fall on my kids. And that's something that I really had to think about. That do I want my actions to fall on them? No, hell no, I don't want my actions to fall on them. It's time to man up and handle these actions myself and figure out a resolution. I mean, if you got to sit down, if you got to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. Go talk to a therapist. You and your wife go talk to somebody if y'all having issues at home. But I can tell you, it don't take all of that. All it takes is communication between you and your woman. That's all it takes is sitting down, talking to her, and finding out what was lost, how to get it back. You being creative, you trying out new things, y'all trying out new things together, y'all going out. I mean, it just takes spending time with each other. But once you cheat, man, you can't take that back. You can't. That's what I was telling my homeboy today, because he never cheated before. He was saying he was just going to go get some head. And I was like, oh, so you going to go cheat? No, I'm not going to cheat. I'm just getting some head. Nah, bro. That's cheating. Any type of affection, stimulation, penetration from the next woman that's not your woman, that's cheating. That's all cheating. Kissing, hugging, affection. When you feel that, it's cheating, bro. No matter any way you look at it. So I'm trying to tell him that, you can't get that back once you do that feeling. Never that when you cheat and you have that feeling, that those emotions never come back. It's not the same when you go home. You sit there and you sit there, you cower, you're looking in space like, oh, I can't believe I did that. You can't get that back. So my advice, I'm gonna get to the point. My advice, I know I made this long anyway, goddamn 8 minutes, sorry. My advice to the fellas is, think about it before you do it. Don't just do it. Don't just, don't do it by instinct, man. Get out your relationship. And that's what I told the dude today. I said, think with this before you think with that. Because if you think with that first, then you're going to be losing what's in there. So pretty much that's what I said. But I'm in this video now. I mean, talk to somebody. If you got faithful homies, they faithful. Holler at them, man. Don't avoid talking to your faithful homie because he gonna give you the right advice. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, I mean, I wish you the best, and don't cheat. Period. It ain't healthy. It ain't healthy for relationship. It ain't healthy for your marriage. It ain't healthy for your kids, and you just a punk. So that's what I was. I was a punk. So that's my advice to you. I'm out. Peace.